and welcome to Gabe's Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me play a little bit more of Dragon Age the Veilguard today. Please like and subscribe. Let's get into this. I am very excited to play this, and actually, as well as that,
you got it.
I've changed up my staff because I was doing uselessly against the dragon. Now,
Over here.
I might do
Stay
a little less uselessly. Let's see how we go.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
Okay, let's see. How we go against this dragon?
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenane.
Your hatred could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Alright, here we have the dragon. Now, this boy is tough, but I've swapped up to a fire weapon, which should help me, like, dramatically, because this is an ice dragon. So a fire weapon is actually going to do more damage than that. My word, he's already killed me. These guys are tough. Okay, attack the head of the beast. This boy is tough. He's a tough boy. Wow! Yeah, this guy is tough. These dragons are actually tough.
That's a problem.
Take them down!
I'll take the big spots.
Get out of there!
I take back any thoughts I had of this guy, not being interesting. He's tough. Glorious is tough as nails. Whoa! Right next to me! Oh wow, he doesn't stop.
Understood.
Man, I still can't get away. Run! Because my gut's telling me that what he's about to do is really bad news. Like, my goodness, how do you dodge that? How do you defeat this guy? He's tough. I got through I got through none of his health. Absolutely none. This is just absolutely crazy.
Time to work.
Like, it's so hard to dodge that. Tail slap. Get some healing in. Dodging to the side seems to be the way to really control as much victory as possible. Gonna go to the side again. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Steps again. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm dodging to the side. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Get a life, big ugly dragon. I'm sorry that your owner ruined things for you. Doesn't mean you need to ruin my life. Oh! And I still tried to escape and I couldn't do it. This guy is so tough. Dodging to the side is actually a very good strategy. I'm gonna shut up and focus on playing.
On your right.
Dodge to the side again.
Right, Ono.
Okay. Heal me up, please. I'll get some smacks on the legs while still. Not with you. Because if those, like, I'm doing no damage, and if it hits me like once, it absolutely destroys me. Dodge! And then I gotta run away, because if I don't, I am absolutely wrecked. Not that an ice attack against an ice dragon is actually
Incoming.
dodge! And run!
On your right.
This boy is really tough. This boy is really tough. Whoa! Ice magic time! Not good. That was really not good for us.
They're at range.
Don't spam your attack. This guy is absurdly strong. Wow.
They're hitting us from far.
Stay in cover.
And he's gonna go and spam that attack again. And I'm gonna run for dear life. For a tactical retreat. That's not good. That's not good. emergency dodge will make you somewhat effective. But you gotta dodge immediately afterwards as well.
Coming at range.
Hey! Get it!
Thanks, Lucanus. That one, that one.
That's like our only chance to do any actual damage. Run for your dear life.
That is enough! We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Come, return to me!
It's going. Thank goodness.
You fought it off.
If Gillenane hadn't called it away.
Matters more Treviso safe.
It's more important that it stopped attacking the city.
Everyone with a home that still stands will agree.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
And now we have to go to Minrathous. There might still be time to help with their dragon.
Let's go.
Minrathous won't be happy with us. Knew it.
What's the situation?
Bad.
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
It could have been worse. But I'm gonna say, what about Minrathous?
They'll pull through. I asked about Minrathous.
The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the blight's already in him.
Rook's a Grey Warden, isn't she? Do something. Or are you only good for bringing bad news?
I'm not going to the Wardens. I need to be here. In Minrathous.
You are going to die.
Ever the pessimist.
Let me help.
I'll talk to the Wardens. Antoine and Evka. They'll know what to do.
I said no. I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
Okay, that is interesting. After coming face to face with Gillenane herself, the team drove away the Blight's dragon in Treviso. Lucas and the crows are grateful. Without intervention, the monstrous beast would have blighted the canals. Yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, the Shadow Dragons were overwhelmed, helpless as the dragon in Minrathous tore their city apart. Okay, now...
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Oh, thank you, I've wanted to talk with him the whole time. Okay, this is a good Dragon Age game. Is it an amazing Dragon Age game? No. Is it a good Dragon Age game? Yes. Solus, help please. Apparently you couldn't defeat these guys, but tell me more. I could have chatted with my squad, probably should have. I'll do that after.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenay. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Anton are working for Elganan and Gillenay.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Anton want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
It's working.
And now, we've seen that power firsthand. The Anton and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Anton brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenay will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenay planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
He is better. But I'm gonna ask him, instead of your demons.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
No.
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Say that again. I'd host the spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. Oh. Still minimized. People were already dying. I'm gonna say minimized, really. Like, honestly, there are a lot of people dying. I'd host the spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. It would have minimized the loss of life. It would have been catastrophic. Still. I think Solus was the good guy in a way. But let's get him to admit that this was going to be tragic either way.
So, best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I'll worry about that later. I feel like that's a Shepard answer for Mass Effect.
I've got enough problems right now as it is. That's one for future Rook to deal with.
Pragmatism. You will focus on the present, knowing that someday you will face the consequences of your choices. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, You will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them, and I'm a warden myself. Maybe that's enough?
No, it isn't.
Doubtful. You will want an army. And I believe you will find a way to obtain one. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
Thinks you need
He's right
one.
about the dragon hunter, at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
We'll be ready next time.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath. Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Absolutely not. But what do I say to this team? He is technically right. Do I trust him? Absolutely not. The elven god of deceit. No, but these guys need to fall in line and these guys need to believe that we're doing the right thing. So let's say this.
He's been right about a lot of things. He knows how Elganon and Gillenane work. We need him.
As long as you're sure.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do?
Good to
Let's
see you
get
back,
going.
mate. Can we have a chat, please? Talk to... Okay. Hey, mate.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Hey. Ah!
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Hassan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
He's welcome here.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
Because he was told by the gods.
First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
We'll find them.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
It's us or them.
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much of the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Oh, maybe you need a new menu. Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
So, we need a Fade expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Let's be, real.
Very.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, a Fade expert and powerful psychagon.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
Oh, this is... Okay. Now, Elgernon and Gillenane are cool ideas. I wish we could see them be a bit
deserve
scary.
what happened to our city. None of the Shadow Dragons in Mirathas did. Not that it would have been any better in Treviso. Sometimes there's just no good choice, right?
Correct. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's have a chat with Harding quickly. And then...
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh, from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Ah, Mrs.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
Miss, diversity that the internet is raving about. Now, I've had a look at some of my first stuff, right? Like, the whole game itself is a solid game. Dragon Age the Velguard is a solid game. While I don't love some of the ideas for Tash, I actually have to admit they make Tash serve the game for the most part. She, like, it's not just thrown in your face for no reason, even if I don't like some of the design choices. They make it work within the world, right? Tash is just a very different character. She has cool abilities and cool new things. Like, point is, if you're gonna hate in the game just for hating on the game, you can understand why people hate Tash, but it looks like it works in this world. I appreciate the help. What's happening in Ravane?
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Qunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready.
I appreciate the help.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an Alluvian in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
The team's slowly coming together. I'm liking this game.
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle
It's
at a time.
unforgivable that they have Varric out like that. That's unbelievable. The fact that Varric is hardly in the Dragon Age game, when they actually bothered to include him, is actually like a reason that I wouldn't give this 8 out of 10, for example. Like, if you have Varric and you're making him do that, it's like, recruit a Fate Expert or a Dragon Hunter. I don't think we need a Fate Expert, we need a Dragon Hunter. However, alright, I think I've finished this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time in Gabe's Games.